Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back for another video. Happy Thursday. I'm getting ready to head to the gym and film a full body session for you guys.
Fight the feelings, yeah, yeah. Just hide it all beneath me, yeah, yeah.
I figured I should hop on here and talk to you guys about the two programs that I have available on my site, because I've had a couple questions about workout programs and stuff like that after the past couple training videos that I put up. So I do have two 12-week programs available, and I have a 12-week cutting focus program, meaning it's geared more towards fat loss and leaning out. You will see a ton of muscle development and muscle definition from the training sessions themselves, but it's not focused on actually putting on muscle mass. Whereas I have a 12-week bulking focus program. This program is completely focused on putting on a substantial amount of muscle, meaning that you will be eating in a calorie surplus and you will be gaining weight, and some of that weight may include fat as well. So if you're looking to lean out, I would focus more on the cutting program. But for a woman to put on a generous amount of muscle mass, we cannot bulk for 4 weeks, 8 weeks. It takes a long time to put on muscle mass as a female. I wouldn't even consider the 12 weeks of the bulking program enough time to put on a lot of muscle mass. If you are looking for a thicker frame, specifically in your glutes and legs, it takes a lot of time. You need to be using progressive overload. You need to be challenging yourself in your workouts every single day, properly resting your body and eating enough calories, and that's where the muscle development is going to stem from. You can read a whole bunch more information on my site, and both programs provide you with everything that you need to know for a thorough cutting or bulking phase. But I also wanted to mention that I currently have challenge enrollment open and possibly a couple more coaching spots available for my upcoming spring challenge. Enrollment just opened on Monday, March 2nd, this past Monday, and it will be closing on March 15th. So if you're interested in joining the challenge, I would love to have you. I will put the link to my website in the description box below. And yeah, I would love to work with you. I think this challenge is going to be an amazing one. I'm finally getting on track with my goals and my training and my nutrition this year. I definitely fell off the wagon last year, so I'm really looking forward for all of us to get on track together. But that is enough of me running my mouth. Let's just go ahead and get into this workout video. Alright, you guys, surprise, surprise, I'm starting yet another workout with my Alani Nutrition pre-workout in the flavor Galaxy Lemonade. Moving on to my warm-up for full body days is a little different just because I'm getting everything ready for a full body session. So here I am opening up my hips in a deep squat and stretching out those hamstrings. Moving on to a quick sumo stretch, and then finishing off with some knee to chest stretching, opening up those glutes and those hamstrings, and stretching out that hip. Then pulling that arm across my chest, warming up those shoulders, behind my head, and doing a couple shoulder movements with some 5-pound plates, internal and external rotations, and lateral raises. Moving on to the workout, of course, I'm starting off with some barbell hip thrusts, my favorite movement for any training session. And I'm really focusing on using those glutes and hamstrings to lift that bar off the ground, maintaining a neutral spine and keeping that chin to my chest. Now adding another 45-pound plate to each side for my working sets at 225 pounds. I am doing 4 sets of 12 reps. For our first upper body exercise, we'll be starting with some barbell push presses, one of my favorite upper body movements. You really want to focus on using that momentum to drive that weight up a little bit heavier than usual because you are using those legs. Try to maintain control of the bar as you lower it back down to your chest, and we'll be doing this for 4 sets of 8 reps. And for another upper body barbell movement, we are doing some underhand barbell rows. You really want to focus on maintaining a neutral spine and really engaging that core. Pulling those shoulder blades together at the top of the movement, contracting those lats for another 4 sets of 8 reps. Now for another shoulder exercise, we are doing some dumbbell shoulder presses seated. You really want to focus on hitting about a 90-degree angle at the bottom of the movement, keeping those elbows slightly in front of your shoulders and driving that weight to the top. These dumbbell shoulder presses will be supersetted with some seated dumbbell curls. You're really going to want to focus on limiting your momentum, not trying to swing too much, and really focusing on that bicep, controlling that weight. And we're going to do this superset for 4 sets, 8 reps of the shoulder presses and 12 reps of the bicep curls. And I feel like push-ups are so underrated, so here we are doing incline push-ups for 3 sets until failure, and failure is only about 10 to 12 reps for me. Moving on to some upper body cable movements, we are going to start with some cable rope pushdowns, really focusing on contracting that tricep at the bottom of the movement and trying to keep as much tension as you can in those triceps throughout the movement for 4 sets of 12 reps. And then moving on to some cable face pulls. This is definitely one of my favorite rear delt back movements possible. Really want to focus on pulling those shoulder blades together at the back of the movement and maintaining control of that weight, not letting it pull you. And we will be doing this for 4 sets of 12 reps. Finishing off this workout with some cable straight arm lat pulldowns, really focusing on trying to maintain tension in those lats and squeezing those shoulder blades together at the bottom of the movement. I actually should be performing these just a little bit slower. As you can see, there's a little bit momentum in my swing, and we will be doing this for 4 sets of 12 reps as well. Hey you guys, it is the day after I filmed that full body session and I am so sore today. I had to take a rest day. I hope you guys enjoy this workout. Check out my programs on my site, and challenge enrollment closes March 15th. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next Thursday.
Fight the feelings, yeah, yeah. Just hide it all beneath